All right, so now this video is basically I wanted to speak about love magic and binding. Me personally, I have never binded anyone. Me personally, I have never gone to any spirits for love magic. I can't front. I have. There were girls that I was interested in, and I might just tell the spirit like, "Yo, what you think? Like, you can't help me out with that." But I don't be on some like paying to do work and this and that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm that's not my style. You know what I mean? I mostly ask the spirits to help me with work and help me stay out of trouble and stuff like that. But yeah, my thoughts on like love magic. My thoughts on it is it can be positive. Like, let's just say you and whoever you're interested in binding is a willing participant. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. If, let's just say, I love my wife, right? My wife loves me. We can both go and get a binding spell. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like there are other people who unfortunately go get these things done to other people who aren't necessarily interested in being with them. And my own personal opinion, I think that's fucked up. To go to a spiritualist to make somebody like love you. To me, that's fucked up. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying that I judge people who do it, because I don't. Because even though I don't do spiritual work personally, I definitely am am part of a society, and that basically means that I'm usually around when work is getting done. You know what I mean? I'm usually like assisting, and I've been around a lot of binding. I've assisted a lot of like binding jobs, even though me personally, I've never done any myself. I've never done any jobs myself. I just want to put that out there. Yeah, so I've been around them, and they don't always work. Like, sometimes the person that they're trying to bind just isn't interested. That person just has access to better women, more attractive females, more financially stable females. So it's like, let's just say I know this one girl. This is an example. This is not something that. This is just an example. Let's just say I know this one chick. Damn, I forgot what example I was gonna make. Fuck. But yeah, I forgot what I was about to say, but I definitely been around for them. They don't always work, man. They don't always work. Sometimes they do work. I've been around when they do work. Now, my advice, if you want the best results from it, is you want to first make sure that person has a genuine love for you. You know what I mean? If that person has a genuine love for you, things will go by much smoother. But if that person doesn't genuinely love you, or things of that nature, things can go wrong. Things can go wrong. People can get hurt. The target can get hurt. Stuff like that. So, yeah, man, that's my thoughts on like love work and stuff. Yeah, man. It all depends on how you do it and like why you're doing it. You know what I mean? And then sometimes I usually see women go get that type of work done. I don't usually see men do these things, but sometimes these women have a genuine reason why they're doing it. Like, for example, I know this one woman. She met some man and she helped that man out a lot. She basically even start a family with the dude and help the dude move to America, all type of things. And then when the dude got here, you know what I mean, all these dreams that he was selling her, like, she realized that he was frauding, and it was like she was so deep in now that like she just didn't know what else to do. Like what do you do when you have a child or children with somebody, and then like they turn their backs on you, and then like they just leave you and these kids to rot? What do you do? So it's like, I'm not gonna sit here and act as if some of these women or some of these people don't have a reason, a genuine, a good, a understanding reason why they're doing the things they're doing. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like that. But I just feel as if it's always best to think ahead and try to avoid getting to that point where you have to do these things. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was just my thought on the whole love thing. You feel me? And be careful too, man. If you don't want to be on the bad end of the stick as well. You know what I mean? You don't really want some woman who you made all these promises to. You don't want her going to the spirit and telling the spirit all these things you promised and this and that. You know what I mean? So that's another thing too. You don't just look at it from the I'm the one doing the love work. Also look at it from a, what if somebody's doing the love work on me? You know what I mean? You gotta think about stuff like that too, you know? So in this community, it's always best to have some type of integrity, because your lack of integrity is gonna be what makes people destroy you. Even though most people in this community don't have integrity, but you feel me? It's most likely because they just been through so much that they stop caring. But if you're not somebody who's been through so much and stuff, then you shouldn't be living how some of these people are living that been through a lot. If you ain't really been through that much, you should keep going down positive and being a person of respect and honor. You know what I mean? Don't just follow in the footsteps of all those other people who don't choose to live with respect and honor, because you never know what those people went through. You know what I mean? So it's always best, in my opinion, to just move with respect, honor. If you're gonna be in a relationship with a woman, make sure you do your best. Don't be out here lying to them. Don't be out here doing no dog shit. Because if you are out here doing that, then you cannot be upset at somebody for making you live up to all of these things that you're saying. You know what I'm saying? All these promises that you're saying. Don't be upset if they expect you to keep them, you know what I mean? So with that being said, the best way to avoid having some woman take your boxes and bringing it to the voodoo man or woman, just live clean, man. Live righteous. Don't be out here lying to these girls, man. And the same thing goes for women as well, man. I mean, me personally, as a man, I don't really see myself like tying some woman down on some, like, oh my God, like there's no way I'm letting her leave. And nah, I like it like this. A woman wants to leave, she wants to leave. Like, what the heck? I don't want like I've been with chicks that don't want to do certain things and they do it. But it's like when these people are doing the things, it's like you can tell they don't want to do it. You know what I mean? So it's like, for example, this is just an example. Some of you might be young brothers. I'm sure you guys definitely have like been to a brothel or some shit like that. And I'm sure you guys have came across women who work in brothels, but they don't like the fact that they do. And when they're giving you services, they don't do it to the best of their ability. You feel me? You don't want that.